Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. Well, plenty has been said and written about Steven Gerrard's many talents, but if you had to pick out one strength in particular, Jim, what would that be?
His never-say-die leadership, something that's shone through in so many crucial moments.
And it's about more than just the critical goals he's scored down the years.
It's about having the strength to keep going no matter what, and the ability to inspire your teammates to do the same.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Ruben Dias did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's a throw. Looking for the run.
Oh, delightful ball.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off, but it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Van Basten. Can he get it through? He's looking unstoppable! He's had a shot! Oh, he's done it! Well, would you believe that?
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Goal! After 15 minutes is number 7, Steven Gerrard.
So, a breakthrough already. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And here's Mbappe. Siaran. And they can counter here. Tries from a long way out.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And a chance!
Indonesia always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, such a clever touch. Gerrard. Oh, good spread. Van Basten gets into a good position. That's very neat. Raul. Now it's Hullet.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Rooney. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Gerrard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Pull it. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, some tackle that. Donadoni has given away a free kick. That's a shade optimistic. Now it's Donadoni. Now then, the ball's come loose. Maldini. Vieira. Looking for a runner.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Gerrard. Picked out brilliantly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Donadoni makes a move down the right. Opts for safety. Zanetti. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rooney. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Zanetti. Looking for the far post. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Chiellini. And here's Van Basten. And it's half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Buriram United leading by 1 at the break.
And just a quick reminder,
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Buriram United just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. So we're underway for the second half. Buriram United leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And this is Hullet. Now, who's going to be first to this? That is ended up in no man's land. Shoots! It's not an especially good pass, that. Rooney. Rooney gets on his bike and on the move. Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide. Shot could be on. Cafu did well to stay calm there. He's having a hit! Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Lovely feet. Zanetti, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, that's a little loose. Yaya Toure. Pass somewhat off target. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And they've got rid. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Chance for a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he's there to belt it away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Van Basten, he's having a hit!
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Shot at goal! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And here's Van Basten. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Knocks it into space. Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Looking to play him in. And this is Hullet. Goes for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Hullet actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he can clear it away. And it's made its way to him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mbappe. Yaya Toure, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Roll with a definite foul there. Now he's got space here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Lovely pass, but can he get there? The cross. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, that's neat. Oh, it's come loose. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's quick to return it. And the shot! And that's a good finish. Do not write them off. Back they come. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Kylian Mbappe. Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Indonesia restore parity.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Hullet. Cafu, Lopez.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
3 minutes at a time.
Probing pass. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And it's Lopez. Nicely spread. Zanetti does really well to win the ball there. And he's had it nicked away. There it is, the whistle. No avoiding penalties. So there was to be no definitive result.
Well, it was a pretty engaging game that flew by. The separation now is left to penalties.
So a massive effort from both sides, and their reward is the agony of penalties. So the calm before the storm. Which way will he go? No mistake.
That's the example they will want to follow.
Mbappe is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. 1-1. So both teams on the board. Mateus is the second man to step up for his team.
I actually think he was quite brave to do that, Peter, but it was the right result.
Mateus, second to go. Just strokes it in, saw the keeper moving.
Credit to him, you really need courage to do that in these circumstances as well.
Donatoni, the third man up. Oh, and the keeper guessed right too.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Beckham is the third man to step forward. No! Denied remarkably! That is how you answer the call.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Buriram United with this chance to pull 2 clear. Up by 2. Will that prove decisive?
Well, this is effectively a very welcome cushion, Peter. Well, you know what I'm going to say, Peter. It's all about nerve.
Sticks it away.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised. This to win it. No pressure, of course.
He's done it! Feel the relief! Buriram United have done it. Taken to the very edge they may have been, but they have prevailed through sheer strength of personality. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
There's the whistle, and here we go.
Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too. I mean, this guy is all about courage, physicality, athleticism, about as hard as they come. Although I personally like to see him paired up with some ball-playing defenders. His distribution is decent, but you want him to focus on the main task, which is defending, and that he loves.
And it's Gerrard.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to play it through.
Oh, perfectly measured that. He's shifting through the gears here.
And the keeper gets his hands on it.
That's really well manoeuvred. No, that's been intercepted.
Buriram United do have a chance to counter here. And here's Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
It has been a rather gentle affair so far.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a pretty loose pass. Cafu. Sergi does really well to win the ball there. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Cannavaro.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
Van Basten. And this is Van Basten. Now this could be a chance. And it's Gerrard. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold.
A finish of true class.
That is simply terrific, finished with beautiful deftness.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Buriram United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Van Basten. Knocks it into space.
Yaya Toure.
The arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Good ball, good take.
Gerrard.
And it's Yaya Toure. Gerrard, played through into space. Baggio is in a really good position out wide. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Good running, strong and purposeful. What a throw in. Gerrard wins the duel this time. Chiellini. Gerrard. Nicely aimed pass.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Good ball over the top. In with the challenge. Not the most accurate pass. Solar. And Solar! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Gerrard. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Great ball and he's in here. Solar! Long ball upfield.
Buriram United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Picked out brilliantly. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And the finish! Off the post! And he's gone looking for safety. And that's been won straight back. Yaya Toure. Ambitious ball here. Oh, delightful ball. Ruben Dias promptly onto that, and that is that. Great vision. He's on it. Can he get away? He is just caressing the ball. And time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Buriram United have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. The second period is underway. Buriram United leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Well, that pass isn't the best.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Looking for options for movement. And he lines up a cross. He leaps for it! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Best, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
And it's Yaya Toure. Gerrard. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Hullet. Low into the middle. That is great defending, so alert. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Solar tries one from range. Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Sergi is looking to influence the game from out wide.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Nicely weighted ball. Van Basten, and he's picked out the run. They're urging him to shoot. Swings in across. Puts in a low one. Steaming on goalwards.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And here's Hullet. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he crosses it in low.
Pretty robust defending.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. It's Van Basten! It's a goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And he thumps it clear. Best. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Gerrard. Coming on to replace him is number 15, Xabi Alonso.
Now it's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Xabi Alonso. Vieira. He won't be happy with that one. Pull it. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that's a good ball.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Van Basten. Now this could be a chance. Siaran. And the counter is on. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
The final 5 minutes. Zola is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And that's going to be a booking.
Substitution on the field, number 18, Gullit. Coming on the field is number 8, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
PK. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, that's the best!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And it's Baggio. Threads one in. Here's a shot! No, not quite. Sergi. Now he's off and running. Now it's Gerrard. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Baggio. Cafu. Tries to pass it through. Roberto Baggio. He's had it taken off him. Two sides absolutely inseparable, and we know what's coming. So there was to be no definitive result.
Well, both managers would have preferred not to go this far, but here we are. It's about nerve control now.
So a massive effort from both sides, and their reward is the agony of penalties. So spot kicks imminent. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. 1-0.
That's the example they will want to follow.
Mateus is the next man in the spotlight. And he makes it one each. And he duly obliges. Zola is the second man to step up for his team.
I think he instinctively knew the keeper was going to move.
Mbappe is the man who's second in line. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air. Oh, talk about coming up with the goods.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important...
Up by 2. And that is a giant step towards the line.
A great position now, but still work to be done.
Oh, you're not going to save that.
Good penalty. The keeper might have done him a favour in committing just a bit early.
Buriram United are looking for comfort. Oh, great save! That is a great save! So the fourth man in line walking up to the spot.
We're tied at 3 each. Cafu is the 5th volunteer. Great penalty, outwitted the keeper.
It was well disguised. It gave no inkling as to where he was going on that. Well, you know what I'm going to say, Peter. It's all about nerve.
It's in. Pick that one out. And the drama continues. So both teams effectively one kick away from the precipice. Made it look easy.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either. He just has to trust his instincts and pick the right spot.
They have done it in sudden death.
Oh, just allow me to get my breath back a little here, Peter. What an ending. Fantastic.
Buriram United have come through in the most dramatic fashion, and the show goes on. The ultimate test of nerve and mettle, and they have made the grade. So, Jim, quite a game, decided in the end... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A
everybody,
clear
and
night,
welcome
all
to
the
today's
ingredients for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. So let us enjoy the company here of one of Indonesian football's principal pioneers, Jim.
A cracking player, Peter, who showed amazing leadership as well as all the qualities of a terrific winger.
Atep Rizal, akin to royalty. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cafu makes a move down the right. Cafu looking to hit the byline here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. That's a cute ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Pinches it off him. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Deftly away. Gerrard. Mateus, chance for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's picked his way through. Cross to the back post. And the keeper gets his hands on it. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Cafu. Over to the right flank. He is through here. Incoming delivery. Here comes the corner. Buriram United have their second corner now. Oh, he's been great chance! Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, good effort! He scored! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
After 21 minutes is number 13, Vieira.
Buriram United have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And it's Beckham. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Lovely bit of skill. Rizal gets into a good position. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Looking for the run. Best.
Out of play for a goal kick. Now it's Hullet. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Yaya Toure, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this. Yaya Toure. There they go, hunting in packs. Played into space. Tries to pass it through. And he whips it in. Tries to get it clear. Rizzo! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Buriram United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's gone looking for safety. Zola is all... And there's the shot! Oh, he's done it! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
After 40 minutes is number 25, Gianfranco Zola. Gianfranco Zola.
Buriram United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Rizal. Oh, well measured. He's on it, can he get away? Koller, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Played out towards the right wing. Beckham with the... He leaps! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Buriram United are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So right back into the action. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Well, they scored their first goal from a corner. What about now? Mateus! No, he didn't quite meet it right. And he's had it nicked away. Beckham. And that's going right the way across. Antonetti. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Timber. And it's Yaya Toure. He's beaten the last man. Steaming on goalwards. Timber did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And the pass is intercepted. And now the breakaway. And he's got the beating of it. And the shot! Has a look and plays it forward. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Piqué did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Takes the shot!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Ball's gone out of play. Chiellini. Best.
Substitution on the field, number 18, Hullet. Coming on to replace him is number 19.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And it's Rooney.
Substitutions taking place.
Neymar.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Neymar. And the shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
San Diego really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Buriram United. Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. That looks a good cross. Beckham. Neymar. And he's managed to get free. Takes a shot! Oh, off the bar! It's a pretty loose pass. Just about up to 75 minutes. And this is Griezmann. Oh, good take in a good area.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Beckham.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Mateus powering forward here. Cannavaro. It's a really well-measured ball.
Pato. Spread it left. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Yamal is onto this. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's gone out for a throw-in. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Rooney, and he's definitely onside. He's got away. Piqué getting this one clear. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Can he get it through? Real chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Number 7.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Coming on the field is number 10, Donadoni.
Cleared without hesitation. Thinks about the shot. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Rooney. He's found a way through. Ball swung in. Well read.
There will be 3
Danger is
minutes
averted.
added time.
And now they can clear their lines. And it's Zanetti. And the number on the board is 3. Now it's Yamal. Floated through. Well read. Nice interception. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
Volunteers for each block.
Zola
Please
picking
report
up
to
the
staff
Man of the
room
Match
immediately.
award, and no surprise. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a
everybody,
clear
and
night,
welcome to
all the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here.
Just listen to that noise. Really up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flow in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly had... Shot, surely! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Number
The danger was
21,
always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, nicely intercepted. Griezmann tries to pass it through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Forced to go back. Rooney! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Beckham plays it short. That's good play. He's got away. Buriram United are looking to go forward now. And this is Zola. Well read, nice interception.
Zanetti.
Gerrard. And it's Pato. Zola. And Zola! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Shoots! And he's taking no chances there. Buriram United have reclaimed it. Chiellini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's got the great chance! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Griezmann.
That's a poor throw, that, picked off with relative ease. Foot in.
Such good technique.
He is through here. Griezmann has got himself a free kick. It's a quick one. Spread neatly.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Check. Now that's well seen too. Timber. The ball has bounced loose now. Now it's Neymar. Yaya Toure. Looking for options for movement. Getting up there! And that's a sharp finish. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Best showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Opts for safety. Looking for a runner. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Pato. Griezmann, a player who needs no introduction. Buriram United are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Now this could be a chance. Chance for a shot! It's in!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
The goal scorer after 40 minutes is number 10, George Best.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Gerrard. Oh, what's he done? Zola. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nice bit of trickery. Cafu demonstrating his defensive quality there. Big chance! Relentless! Just relentless! They are purring, truly purring. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
So now the difference is 3. Well timed, excellent interception. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in the green backpack kindly contact a nearby member of staff?
So, into the second half. 45 minutes to change their fate. Cannavaro. More and more. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, he's goal side. Can he finish? And there's a goal. And they are right back within touch.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Buriram United may be down, but not out just yet. Griezmann. Beckham. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Gerrard. And the shot! And he hits the net! Back to within one! Interesting!
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
Buriram United now just needing one.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Pato is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Beckham receives it in a wide position. Chiellini clears.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Zola
Really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Terrific effort! Denied by an instinctive save.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Chiellini gets across to intercept that.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Yaya Toure, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Best. Now it's Neymar. And this is Rooney. Big, can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution on the field. Number
It's their
2,
second corner of the game.
Chiellini. Number
Beckham
8,
goes short.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number
And
7,
now they can spring out of
Gerrard.
defence.
Number 6, Cafu.
And that interception
Coming on the
was
field,
most necessary.
number 12,
That was well played,
Denver.
well stopped.
Number
This looks
19,
promising.
Yamal. Number
Oh, that's
9,
nice.
Mateus.
Rooney.
Number 10.
Oh, that was
Donadoni.
vital.
Substitution in progress.
San Diego clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And it's Beckham. Looking for the run. And that could set him on his way. And he's managed to get... Tries a shot! And it's in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to
After
force the
80
error.
minutes is number 20.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Now it's Pato. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Substitutions taking place.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Very nicely done. It's not an especially good pass, that. And here's Rooney. He's found some space. They want to be quick to recover this. He's picked his way through. Diaz with the delivery. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Beckham tries to play it through. Best. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Best deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
That's a good ball out wide. He's found a way through. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, what has happened here?
Substitution on the field. Number 25, Zola. Number 20, Alexandre Pato. Coming on the field, number 22,
And he's gone searching crossfield.
Number 21,
It's a pretty loose pass.
Vinicius Junior.
He's a sharp little ball here. He's having a shot! It's a goal! It's all becoming so easy. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous finish. Anything that close.
20.
And that will be the final act. Buriram United cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
And we
Your
come
final
to you
thoughts,
now
Jim?
with a quick
Buriram
request
United
for support
desperately
for our-
failing.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and welcome
all
to
the
today's
ingredients for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. That has been cut short. Mateus. Nicely spread. Lovely feet. Oh, good-looking ball. Neymar. Nice bit of trickery. It's... Oh, what a mistake! And it's Neymar. Piqué cuts out the pass. Chooses to go cross-field. Beckham. Can he get it through? He's picked his way through. Chiellini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Neither side especially adventurous early on. And he's been shifted off it. That's an imaginative pass. Chips it through. Nice interception, well timed. Beckham. Maldini. Cafu, now the delivery. Chiellini attempts a clearance. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Griezmann. It's played through for him. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass somewhat off target. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Great ball if he can get there. Rooney gets flagged offside.
San Diego genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack.
Shot, surely! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. And he's in, and the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Getting up there! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, it really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Baresi. Best. Now that looks a decent ball, and that could set him on his way. It's Rooney!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Griezmann. And it's Neymar. Over to the other side. Timber. Best can so cleverly bypass the press. Griezmann. And here's Rooney. Rooney will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post. That's what the wall's there for, Peter. That's good work.
And it's Yaya Toure. Gullit was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Impressive job. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. He's delivered all right. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Siaran United have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, good ball. Tries to play it through. Shot a goal! It's a goal! They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
There was to be only one outcome.
Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Gullit, he is through here. Tries a shot. Timber clears without hesitation. Neymar. Yaya Toure. And this is Rooney. And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. So once again, we're underway. Chiellini. It's a really well-measured ball. Siaran. Passing is crisp and sharp. He has found the way through. It's a sweeping cross. Cannavaro clears it away. And it's Cannavaro. Takes a shot! It's there!
Well, Whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Buriram United leading now.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Great vision. Can he latch on to this? Siaran. Beckham. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Cafu unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Yaya Toure distributed tidily. Now it's Beckham. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Rooney.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Yaya Toure. Timber. Vieira.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he cuts out the supply. Now he's got space here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And this is Hullet. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's had a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And this is getting better and better. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Substitution on the field, number 20.
So we have movement on both benches.
Buriram United now in a position far more desirable.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
That's beautifully weighted. Diaz, nice physical challenge. That is good strength. Foot in. Rooney. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Pull it. Cafu has it out wide and in space.
Substitution on the field, number 25, Zola. Coming on the field is number 22.
And it's Vieira.
Raul.
Maldini. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting, and he's had it nicked away. Over to the right flank.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Diaz. Rooney. Now that's well seen too. For Yaya Toure. Oh, and he crosses it in low. Vieira. That's very neat. Raul. 5 minutes left on the clock. Knocks it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Gerrard. Looking to play him in. And the shots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And very quickly, it's a quick one. Yaya Toure. Hullet, who is rarely short on confidence. Now it's Hullet. Raul receives it in a good position here. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Hullet claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Please look at the screen for information on how to
You look back on the game then, Jim.
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So thank you very much.